Good day, viewers and listeners, and welcome to the Progress Report. In this episode, we will hear from His Excellency Dr. KJ Srinivasa, the former Indian High Commissioner to Guyana. Dr. Srinivasa was India's principal investment official in Guyana, and he has been devoted to promoting and facilitating trade and investments between Guyana and India at the highest levels of partnership.
When I took charge in August 2019, we found that there were multiple lines of credit which were underutilized or not utilized. What began as a process for me was to revitalize and rejuvenate these lines of credit. So the $50 million line of credit for the road, for example, from Ogle to Diamond, we got that started. We have the $17.5 million project to upgrade the hospitals in Partika, Sadi and West Demerara. That's being worked upon. We are awaiting the final DPR, as they say, the detailed project report. And once that comes, we'll call for the tender. The $10 million line of credit for solar energy systems, out of which 7.8 million is for the 30,000 households which will benefit in the hinterland and in the Amerindian areas. That is already in progress. We already have the solar systems arriving into Guyana, and they're now working upon how to set them up. I think by early next year we should have them all functioning. $2.2 million we are working upon solarization of the Chedi Jagan International Airport. Ferry which has recently been inaugurated by the Indian External Affairs Minister and Excellency Dr. Irfan Ali. I think that is one of the prime examples of how business has to be done. $12.77 million line of credit plus grant. I think it's a symbol of modern India, and it's a symbol of how India wants to work with its partners across the world. This will improve the transportation in Region 1. We are working right now on $100 million line of credit for defense. India has marched fast into the area of defense production. We do our own aircraft, our own Navy ships, the aircraft carriers, submarines, everything, you name it, we have it. So the Indian public sector enterprises in the Ministry of Defense, they are the ones who are working very closely on this. Apart from that, we are also exploring opportunities in providing new lines of credit for your new projects. Whatever your new projects are being planned, infrastructure. So we are willing to be a partner. My External Affairs Minister announced that. We can go the extra mile by providing you customized training courses. Not that we will give you what we have and you take it. No, you tell us what you want, we are going to listen to you. We are also now giving a grant of $1 million to the MSME industries to get them machinery to install for the SME sector. We are doing 5 quick impact development projects of total $250,000 US, where they can help the community at large. So I'm also seeing a large uptake of the Indian government's ICCR scholarships in Indian universities. And Gold, for example, is one of the prestigious example of our collaboration, where I think over 60% of Gold scholarship holders every year study in Indian universities. The education is top class. In the Silicon Valley, all the CEOs come from such schools. One thing I always find very interesting is that the political leadership in Guyana is receptive to ideas. And when economists or bankers and people with investment pedigree come, they listen to them. And what I feel is that the incentives that are being given, and also the Go Invest, the way they are aggressively marketing Guyana, it really caught my eye. And then we got them in touch with Invest India, which is like Go Invest in Guyana. So Invest India is made of professionals. It's a quasi-governmental body run by young professionals, and they are in charge of getting investments into India. This is the ninth India, Latin America and the Caribbean, India LAC as we call it, conclave happening in Delhi. So what we're trying to do in this conclave is provide a platform for Guyana, because Guyana is the focus country of this conclave. You're not only showcasing Guyana to Indians, you're also getting an opportunity to showcase it to the other Latin American countries who are there, high level people. So I think they are having an excellent conclave. I spoke to them yesterday and today. The the responses are very promising. Guyana is trying to do it the first time correct, but you have to also remember that India, in 1991 when we started the reforms, were in a similar condition whether we will get it right or not. But it clicked. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you do it right, if you do it in the proper manner, you will succeed. And that's where what I believe sincerely is Guyana's time has come. And I would like to borrow His Excellency's words. If you don't invest now, you're missing the bus. So that's what I tell all Indian investors, that you have to be in Guyana at this point of time when they are prospering. Because if you don't enter now, you will really miss the proverbial bus.
Until next time, goodbye for now.